Hi children, this is Manjula Miss. Today I am going to teach you abacus. As abacus has got three methods of calculation. One is with your abacus scale, another one visualization, and the third one is your finger zip. First I will teach you how to do with abacus scale, the calculation, how to operate this scale, then visualization and finger zip. Visualization is nothing but this scale only you have to visualize in your mind, and you have to operate in your mind without using this scale and pencil. As you know that abacus is a brain development program. It develops your brain and it activates your brain. First we will learn the parts of the scale. Okay, so here I have drawn the scale. To make you clear, just see, this is your frame. The outer part of the scale is your frame. Then there is a line which separates the upper bead and lower bead, that is called unit bar or answer bar. How we say it is answer bar? When I will be operating or I will be doing the sums with abacus scale, then I will show why this is called answer bar. Then this upper one is called upper beads or heaven beads. The lower one is called lower beads or earth beads. And the dots, see in your scale white dots will be there. Okay, these are called unit dots, means unit place. You know ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, no? That is called unit place. So to recognize or to remember the unit places, that's why the dots have been given here. Then these are the rods. So this is your original scale which we are going to use. Okay, first there are some rules you need to obey and you need to practice when you are learning abacus. Number one, you have to practice at least 15 to 20 minutes in a day, or daily you have to practice. Neatness is important while doing the practice exercises. When you are doing abacus, the neatness is important. Okay, then when you have started, when you understood how to do with the scale, that you have to make a track or keep the track of time and note your speed while solving the sums. Make sure that you should complete the exercise within the given time. These are the rules for you. And when you are learning abacus, you need to concentrate. The brain should be in this scale only. Okay. There are other rules to use abacus. First, you have to place your abacus scale on a flat surface. Always you have to place your abacus scale in a flat surface, holding the abacus scale with your left hand, little finger, ring finger and thumb, like this. As you can see, I have holded my scale with my little finger, ring finger and thumb like this, so that when we are doing calculation, it will not move. Understood now how to do? You have to place it is on a flat surface and you have to hold the abacus scale with your left hand. Then holding the pencil. Always hold the pencil in your right hand with your little finger, ring finger and middle finger like a gun. Okay, like this. Okay, like a gun. See, this is gun. Hold the pencil like this, like a gun. The index finger and the thumb should be used to move the beads. Okay, we will use these two fingers to move the beads. So, in total, we are going to use our two hands. Left hand to hold the abacus scale and right hand to hold the pencil and move the beads. I am showing you how to hold the pencil. See, you need to write like this. Okay, like this you have to handle the pencil. Then clearing of abacus scale. You have to clear the abacus scale from your right hand side to left hand side. See, with your index and thumb finger like this. I have cleared now only. Just see, once again I will show you how I am clearing it out. See, like this. Just put your index and thumb together and From right hand side to left hand side, slowly move the fingers towards left hand side. Okay, see? Remember, the cleared abacus value is 0. Then it comes moving the beads. Addition of lower beads, these are the lower beads we know. Addition of lower beads is only done with the thumb. This is your right hand thumb. The addition of lower beads will be done with your thumb. Subtraction of lower beads will be done with your index. Addition of upper bead will be done with your index finger, and subtraction of upper bead also will be done with your index finger. There are 3 uses of index and 1 use of thumb. Understood now? Only we are going to use the thumb for addition of lower beads like this. We will lift the beads to upwards. And there are 3 uses of index. First, for the subtraction of lower beads, and addition of upper bead, and subtraction of upper bead. Remember 3 things. Once again I am repeating, there are 3 purposes we use our index finger, like subtraction of lower beads, addition of upper beads, subtraction of upper beads. For only one purpose we use thumb, like for addition of lower beads. As I told you, the white dot on the abacus scale represents the unit place or ones place. The rod left to the ones place is tens. The tens left place will be hundreds, and thousand, then it goes on like that, as we know the place values. So this is all about the rules, how to follow when we are doing abacus. Remember all these things, and I will show you how to operate the scale. First I will show you the numbers first. We are using 13 rods abacus scale. There are 15 rod abacus scale or 17 also there, but we are using 13 one. Okay, this is, see, I told you now, the white dot, it shows you the ones place. If this is the ones place, then this will be your tens place, this will be your hundreds, this will be your thousand. Okay, so first I will show you the numbers from 1 to 10. See how to hold the pencil, like this, like a gun, because we are going to use these 2 fingers. 1 with the thumb. Just see, 1 I have done, just clearly you see, 1 with the thumb. Okay, 2 with the thumb, 3 with the thumb, 4 with the thumb, and 5 with the index. Understood now how I have done? And now 6 is impossible to do. So how it will be done, I will show you in the next video.